Klemen, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. We're
Oh,
delighted to have you.
thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Not at all. Of course, everybody remembers you from last year when you were representing Slovenia
You
in
sure?
Basel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the guy hanging upside down. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
you.
me. That's me. Maybe that's better now.
But
Oh,
I
fuck.
suppose let's go back to the start maybe because you weren't originally known as a singer in Slovenia. I suppose you first became famous for being kind of a comedian and an impersonator. So I'm
I
guessing,
mean,
were you always the joker kind of in your
uh,
family and in school?
in a family, no, I wouldn't say I was a joker. I remember when I was a little kid, we had this plastic guitar, and one of my first memories was is actually performing with that plastic guitar on our kitchen table, very often. But I mean, as you said, Slovenians they think of me as a comedian. Yeah, they do. Because I've put a lot of time in my life into doing impersonations, and the first contact I got with the larger Slovenian audience was doing impersonations of famous Slovenian singers. So in a way, I started as a singer, but not just as myself.
Okay. And I must say, I love the impersonations because I was looking at some of them and I particularly loved when you were impersonating female singers, like your Shakira impersonation or your
Oh my God.
Anastasia impersonation. They were hilarious because I think when you were
Oh, yeah.
impersonating the guys, you had it down to a T. And then I was I didn't know whether to be insulted or complimented because you even had a go at Bono, our own Bono.
I'm sorry. It was purely out of love, love for Bono and Ireland.
Of course, of course. Who doesn't love Bono? All he's doing is trying to save the world and sing some
Of
songs
course.
at the same time.
Yeah.
But it did get me thinking about other people you could impersonate because you've done a lot of political figures as well, like Putin and Angela Merkel and Donald Trump. And I was wondering, have you ever or would you ever impersonate Trump's wife, Melania, who, of course, is from Slovenia?
Oh,
Or
I
would you get in
already.
trouble?
Apparently not, because I already impersonated her.
Ah,
It's also on my YouTube channel.
ah.
I did like this Melania speech about Slovenia. So if you wonder, it's a bit like a tourist postcard. So have a look, have a look.
Ah, that one I missed. Now I need to go
I'm
back and
still
see that one.
breathing. I'm still here, so I guess it's okay.
Oh, poor Melania. But
Yeah.
I suppose because of your impersonations, then you did get some kind of radio work and TV work. And I suppose the Eurovision fans really know you when you became a host of the Eurovision National Final, EMA,
Yeah.
in Slovenia, which you
Yeah.
hosted in 2011, 2012, 2016, and 2020. But
Yeah.
I would like to know at what moment did you think, wait a minute, I don't want to host this. I actually want to sing and be a contestant and represent Slovenia.
Hmm. Probably it also started when I was a little kid because my first Eurovision memory was when Insieme won. I'm not sure what year was that exactly because the title of the song is a different year than the song actually came out. Um, but I was a little kid and I remember uh, my sister and me had this performance, the whole Eurovision recorded on our VHS tape. We're getting old here.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
The people are going, what's that? VHS?
what the hell? And we
Google it, kids.
kept,
Google it.
yeah, Google it. And we kept rewinding the whole thing and watching Eurovision. That was my first contact with it. And I was singing all the time and also like doing impersonations of Slovenian singers. And when I hosted EMA for the first time in 2011, I also did a lot of singing um, while hosting, and the people started getting into my head. They were like telling me, Clement, you should go to Eurovision one day. And somehow the seed got implanted into my brain. And as years went by, I kind of got different ideas of what kind of song I want to perform at Eurovision with. And yeah, I never thought I'd go to Eurovision with a ballad, but here we are.
Well, that was the other thing, I guess, because you are known as a funny guy. So was it kind of a conscious decision to go with a serious song, or was it simply, due to the story of the song and your wife's illness did
Yeah,
that song just come out of you?
yeah, it just came out. It wasn't written for Eurovision in mind, but when it was written and when the first people heard it and I saw their reactions, I kind of felt like, maybe this would be a good message to spread on a platform like Eurovision, so as many people as possible would hear that story. Hear, I mean, yeah, I'm sad we didn't go to the finals because I think that way a lot more people would get the meaning of this story. Because still, I think a lot of people thought this song was a bit of a pity song. It did start from the point of a shock when something like this happens, and yeah, your world turns upside down. But
Literally.
then, yeah, we had to take, especially Moitza, she had to take the matters into her own hands because she was told it was the disease she was diagnosed with was incurable. So she went on a path of self-healing. So more than a pity song, I think this song is a song, a reminder that we possess this power within. And yeah, our time here is limited, and where we focus our energy, attention, um, this is very important in
Mm,
life. And yeah, we wanted to spread this message um, that we have this power, which we've been told we don't.
mm. Yeah. No, it was beautiful. And I think,
Oh, thank you.
even if we talk about kind of Basel now and how you presented it was just beautiful as well. The staging of the
Oh,
song and everything was stunning. And so what was that like for you? What was the experience in Basel like and performing on the
it
Eurovision
was very
stage?
stressful. You know, that point of turning upside down, it turned out to be a very difficult thing to do. It was never
Mm,
done before, a Eurovision. Um, and it caught the team in Basel a bit unprepared. When we came to the rehearsals, yeah, the things just weren't going great. Let's just put it like that. And we had some additional rehearsals to make it work. And it was stressful in regard that we didn't know if at the end of the day we're gonna have the hanging inside the performance. And yeah, if I could turn back time, I'd just be more relaxed and trust everything will work out. Because yeah, then we had the feeling that we were onto something special, that we had a performance that was, yeah, it was not a classic Eurovision performance show-wise, but it had a certain atmosphere, um, and it felt unique. Um, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough to go through to the final. And that was devastating as well, because you put a lot of your energy into the whole process, right? And then it's over in a snap. And
yeah.
I had to process everything, and now and I feel like now I'm stronger than ever.
Yeah, yeah. But it is tough. It is tough. And we in Ireland know everything. We understand because obviously we didn't qualify last year in Basel either.
Yeah,
And our recent run of success hasn't been so good. Yeah, it's tough because you put so much work into it and you put your heart and soul into it. And like that, when it's such an emotive song that's so personal to you, of course you want to get to the final.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, you mentioned there, it's not a typical Eurovision song. Justina from Poland was hanging up in the ropes, and Erica was up in the roof as well from
yeah,
Finland. But you like that whole thing of being upside down must have been very difficult. Even to sing upside down must have been incredibly hard.
yeah. A lot of training by the wall, just doing a handstand, um, each
Your
and every
core
day,
must
and
be really
trying to,
strong.
yeah, as well. I mean, it's easier when you're flipped on ropes. Um, you don't have to work with the core as much, but just the feeling of blood rushing into your head, it's something you have to get used to. And yeah, I did a lot of that, and it was like a, I mean. Yeah, I wish I could say it was easy, but it was not because of all the technical difficulties
I bet, I
we
bet.
had.
Certainly unique anyway. It'll definitely go down in history as a unique performance.
That will
Um,
definitely go.
and then
Yeah.
lovely as well at
I'm
the
a
end.
Batman.
Yeah, you are. And then lovely at the end, obviously, when your wife joined you on stage. That was stunning. That was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, that was a full circle moment, I think, from her actual diagnosis in 2016 to stepping on that Eurovision stage together in
Mm,
2025. It felt, yeah,
it was
we came
beautiful.
the whole
Yeah.
way.
And then, of course, you also decided, as if you didn't love Eurovision enough, you were going to create like a winners video from all the Eurovision winners from 2000 to 2024, which was brilliant, can I say? Like,
Well, thank you
so
so
good.
much.
But like, so much work went into that. You must
Yeah.
have been like, at some point, you must have been like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. This is how actually 2025 started. We um, had 4 shooting days in January. So even before I went on to perform at Slovenian national final EMA, we shot this with an incredible team. It was my own production. Yeah, a lot of money from my savings. I mean, I don't have savings anymore. So uh, everything.
Eurovision has made you broke.
Yeah, thank you, Eurovision. Uh, so yeah, it was like 2 months. I think we prepared everything for 2 months with a team, getting all the costumes, all the wigs, special prosthetics. So yeah, but everything just, it felt like everything was clicking. We just the whole everything. Yeah, it felt easy, even though it was hard to shoot like 4 straight days with an average sleep of 3 hours per night, you know. Um, and the last day, I think we shot it. Yeah, I was up, I think, for 26 hours on the last day to finish everything off. But it felt like it was really worth it. It felt like I really embodied every Eurovision winner, and that was very important for me to do before going on to this Eurovision journey. And it was
Mm.
something that started in 2020 when I hosted EMA the last time and did impersonations of all the Slovenian winners. I don't know if you saw that EMA. So that's when I got this idea. When I want to go to Eurovision, I want to do all the Eurovision winners from this millennium. And
Mm.
yeah, I did it.
It was great. I love the dedication is amazing.
Yeah, I
And
mean, this is a credible team. Yeah, I'm so grateful.
yeah, no, really good job. Really impressed. And was there any Eurovision winner that you kind of liked embodying the most, or that you felt I can really take their persona on?
Yeah, I was so shocked when I saw myself in the mirror as Loreen. Euphoria, Loreen. I got so euphoric. I was, oh my God.
Who doesn't want to be Loreen?
Yeah, I think I fell in love with myself. It was just crazy. When I stepped on that stage, it felt really like I was Loreen. Like, and it felt surreal. And I enjoyed every second of it. I was then very looking forward to do the tattoo Loreen as well. Um, but yeah, the Euphoria one was just out of this world for me.
Yeah. And such an iconic song anyway. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, the
of
Eurovision
course.
fans love it. Loreen
Yeah.
can do no wrong to the Eurovision fans.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll come back a third time and probably win as well.
Or maybe only she can do wrong if she beats Cha Cha Cha. That's the only thing.
Okay, Carrie a fan. Yeah, that was iconic too, in fairness. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So then I suppose the good thing as well about Eurovision is that going through the process and coming out afterwards, you got to do more music and release new music. And I love your hat that you're wearing, of course, because
Oh,
it's
thank you
your
very much.
album, your debut album, Golden Hour. What was that like recording that and releasing more music?
Yeah, I mean, I recorded the album, I think in 2024, yeah. But I started the process of writing in 2022, 2023, when I applied. when I decided I want to go educate myself in songwriting, because it's something different to write from a character, right? And to write from your own experience, from your perspective. So I had to relearn how to write songs in that regard. So I went on this online learning academy. Ended up writing this album with people from 7 different countries. So it's a very international album, I would say.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I'm also very grateful for this journey. Um, and I will want to continue doing that as I go on. But also, I was very surprised that recently I just can get out of my how would I say, out of my what I was used to doing, I think, because uh, somehow I got some new ideas for some new comedy music videos. How about that?
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you're not leaving the comedy behind yet.
Apparently not.
No, I don't think you can because you're quite good at it. So
Oh,
yeah, that has to
thank you.
continue as well.
Thank you.
And the album is great, actually, I must say. Before I listened to it, I was wondering, oh, what's it going to be like? Is it going to be like your Eurovision song? But it's not like that. It's more, I suppose, kind of upbeat, I would say. The music is more upbeat anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting song. And now that you say there's an international team behind it, I can actually hear that in the songs as well. Some of them have quite an international sound and flavor to them.
Yeah, yeah. The producer, the production team, it was recorded in London. So the producer is from Scotland and the main producer. Um, and I think it's got this UK sound, I would say,
Mm.
the album.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
no,
I love it.
yeah, no, it's really good, I must say. And I suppose, obviously, we must talk about Slovenia and Eurovision because you're not going to be in it this year, Slovenia, along with Ireland and a few other countries, obviously, are boycotting. What are your thoughts on that, or do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's just so sad, isn't it? It's sad that it feels like one country is more important than 5 others.
Yes.
You can't shake off that feeling, can you?
Mm,
Um, yeah, I'm sad, but I support the decision
yeah. And
1000%.
would that be kind of the consensus in Slovenia? The public
Yeah,
support the decision?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
It's the same.
think
I
we're
would
all on
say
board.
it's the same here in Ireland as well. The majority, I would say, would support
Yeah,
the decision.
yeah.
And it is sad, like you say. I think it's a real shame because the one thing I like about Eurovision is that it gives new artists, and not always new artists, established artists as well. It gives them a platform to really go international.
Mm,
So it's sad that, someone from Slovenia or someone from Ireland won't be there this year. Um,
yeah.
but I suppose it does get us thinking about the songs that Slovenia have given us. And actually, there's a lot of connections between Ireland and Slovenia because Slovenia debuted at Eurovision in 1993 in Cork, in Mill Street in Cork, in Ireland, which is actually very near where I'm from. Um, and Slovenia have been in the contest 30 times, I think you've performed now.
Yeah.
Have you any personal favorites yourself, your favorite Slovenian entries over the years?
Oh yeah, Sestre samo ljubezen. I think that's
Iconic.
yeah, iconic and one of the most popular songs with the Slovenes as well here.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, we do like do you remember Maja Slatinšek? Maja, who performed for Ireland and finished second behind Dustin the Turkey, I
Oh,
think won that year. Uh, she
yes.
sang Time to Rise. If
Oh,
you
yes,
remember that, she
yes.
was also in the production team on my album. So yeah, we
Ah,
do have a lot in common.
oh, there's lots of connections.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I must say, I've always kind of enjoyed Slovenia in Eurovision. And one of the ones that has stuck out in my head a lot is Nusa Derenda.
Nusha Dorinda
Yeah.
Energy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's from the same town as me.
Okay.
Um,
That performance, I think, again, was also iconic. I think
yeah, that was great. That was
such a great
great.
vocal and the leather outfit and everything she wore. It was just, that's one that
Yeah,
kind of
and
stands out.
that's still our best. placing at Eurovision, seventh place,
Seventh, yeah.
together with Daria Schweiger Prisluchni Mi,
Yes.
which is also a great song and a
Both her songs she
fantastic
represented in the 90s twice
singers.
and
Yeah.
stunning singer as well, actually. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So Slovenia has definitely given us some great entries over the years. Um, any entries you were like, ooh, not sure about that?
I'm not sure if I want to talk about it right now.
A bit like us and Dustin the Turkey. Mm. But that is why Eurovision's so iconic, though. I think,
Austin and Turkey.
sometimes you just send an entry and you're like, oh God, why did we send that? But you still have to enjoy it and laugh at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what's the future holding for you? More music, more presenting, more comedy?
I think like last year it was just over planned. I think everything was scheduled so carefully and so mindfully. And I think I just need a year where I try to just go with the flow as much as it goes. Yeah, I have this, like I said, a few ideas for some new comedy music videos in mind, but there's no pressure of, Eurovision
Mm.
this year. So I'll just try to, yeah,
Mm.
enjoy life a bit
You're not
more.
doing and you're not doing a Cecil on it and coming back for another year in a row.
No, no, no way.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Oh yeah, she's unbelievable.
It's so
Wow.
lovely though. So lovely.
Wow. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, well, I guess we've answered your Eurovision question because we have no more time left, Clement. That is
Ah,
our
too bad.
interview. I
Too
know.
bad. That was fast.
I know, super
Short but
fast.
sweet.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing where the future takes you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, Clement.